Hello, gorgeous souls, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing something a little bit different. I used to do loads of these unboxing videos and I haven't lately, but I am going to be doing one for the Golden Future Oracle, the new deck by Diana Cooper. I'm a big fan of Diana's, so I was really excited when this arrived all the way from the UK. Really excited to have a little play with this deck. I'm going to unbox it, open it up, we'll have a look at the cards, and then I'm going to do a 3-card reading for you, like a pick a card. You can pick one, you can listen to them all, and we'll have a little bit of a reading at the end. So there will be a timestamp down below as well if you just want to go straight to the reading. Okay, so let's check it out. So I thought ahead and I've already started unwrapping it a little bit. This is like the hardest part, and I've done so many of these videos where I have forgotten to bring scissors and spent about 5 minutes of the video just trying to get the shrink wrap off. Okay, so here we have the Golden Future Oracle by Diana Cooper. The artwork is by Space Before. So on the back here, we are moving towards a new golden age, a time of peace, harmony, and abundance, when everyone cooperates for the highest good. The Golden Future Oracle offers guidance to help you negotiate our current turbulent times, as well as preparing you for the cosmic energies that will shift the planet to a higher frequency. So I don't know about you, but I'm definitely here for that. I'm here for it. Okay. So let's open it up and have a look at the cards. So we have, those card backs. Oh, hello card backs. Okay, I'm sold on those. I love a deck with a good card back. I feel like so often deck creators really miss this. They really don't get it right. So often the card backs is just kind of this random thing that kind of goes on the back of cards. But to me, if the card backs are beautiful and if they're exciting and they're shiny like this, like it's just, I don't know. I just have a thing about card backs. Okay. So the guidebook. Let's have like a really quick squiz at the guidebook. I think most of these Hay House guidebooks are pretty standard. You usually get a little intro, what is the Golden Age. Diana also has a fantastic book all about the Golden Age if you want to find out more about it, although it looks like there's quite a lot of info in here as well. The 5th dimensional consciousness, 5th dimensional chakras. That's very cool. So there's a guide to the higher dimensional chakras in there, how to use the oracle. There's a 3-card reading. And then we have the interpretations of all of the cards. And I'm going to go through some of those when we do our 3-card pick at the end. What I'm going to do is give you a little intuitive message, and then we'll have a look at what the guidebook says as well. Okay, so here are the cards. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm just nerding out over these card backs like so much, so hard right now. Okay, so let's have a look at the actual front of the cards, shall we? Okay, so I'm just gonna go through them and show you them straight away. Like, I'm already getting this amazing energy from these cards. They're so bright and vibrant. They just really, they're just very shiny. And in case you didn't know anything about me, I like bright colors and I like shiny stuff. I like some of the darker stuff too, but I definitely feel more at home when we're there's a little bit of like a Lisa Frank vibe with these cards. I don't know if anybody else is seeing that or sensing that, or if you even know who Lisa Frank is, but the colors just are really bringing that to mind for me. So each of the cards has a number, has a keyword, or has a name. and then a couple of notes on here. It's really fun. It's a really, really fun deck. It's very light, very vibrant. And, you know, sometimes when we use the lighter decks, sometimes when we're looking at decks that have this kind of lighter energy, like the ascension decks or the like the kind of light worker decks, they can often be like so light that they're just like, you know, very pastel, very white, which is really beautiful. But I love that this is a little bit different. How cool is this? Teleportation and levitation. Oh my gosh. Okay. These cards are very, very cool. Robots. Wow. Okay. This deck's actually pretty far out. It's pretty far out. And you know what? A lot of Diana's teachings are pretty far out. Like they really are. You know, they really invite us to kind of go to some places that we might not have thought to go to otherwise. But yeah, this is so beautiful. I am so into this. The waters, the 12 chakras. I would also love to know from you in the comments. Of course, we have dragons, we have unicorns. Let me know in the comments what you think of this deck, if you'll be getting it. I know many of you here are fans of Diana Cooper. I actually did an interview with her a little while ago, and it was one of my most popular podcast episodes. People really, really loved it. I'll put a link to that below as well if you want to come and join me and Diana hanging out. Wow, this is just so beautiful. Golden Stellar Internet. Wow. Okay, that's very cool. Intergalactic travel, free energy. Oh my gosh, look at this. The Golden Cities. Wow. The Super Love Portal. Okay, this deck is amazing. That's my review. It's amazing. It's so vibrant, so bright, and I have absolutely no doubt that this deck is going to help anyone who is kind of in that space of, you know, wanting to have a kind of higher experience, anyone who's into the ascension teachings, anyone who resonates as a light worker, an ascensionist, a starseed, then I think you're really, really going to love this. Okay. So I haven't done any kind of ritual just yet with my cards. I usually do something like that when I get a new deck, but right now I'm just going to pull a few cards. We're going to do 3 cards, and then I'm going to invite you to pick one. Okay, so we're just kind of going to wait until they jump out. Sometimes when you get a new deck, it can take a little while of shuffling before you really start to feel like, okay, now they're speaking to me. And just for those of you who I know quite a lot, okay, that one. I know quite a lot of you are into cardstock. Hay House decks always have really good cardstock, in my humble opinion. They're always really good. Okay. Okay, gorgeous soul. So this is your 3-card reading. So I'm going to invite you to take a moment to just take a look at the cards here on the screen and to see which one you're most drawn to. So we have the card on the left, that's card 1, card in the middle will be card 2, and card on the right will be card 3. So when we do these pick a card readings, you usually find that you're either just really drawn to one visually, or you are drawn to a number, or maybe you're just drawn to all of them and you just want to see what the messages are for each one. Okay, so we're going to do a little intuitive message, and we're also going to go to the guide book, and I'll read you what's in there. Okay, so card number 1, music. Bring yourself into divine harmony. So I'm loving that, and I'm expecting we're going to get a beautiful message from the guidebook around how music can help us on the ascension path. But the message that I'm kind of getting intuitively here, just while I'm looking for it in the guidebook, is to pay attention to song lyrics. This is actually one of my favorite ways to receive guidance, is just through random song lyrics. And sometimes that's from a song that comes on when I'm in the car listening to the radio, and sometimes it comes on. I listen to a lot of like Spotify playlists, and you can press shuffle and you can kind of just go, hey, whatever the next song is, it's going to have a message for me. And you can really communicate so beautifully and so easily with the universe that way. So that's a message for you to pay attention to song lyrics. So let's see what is here in the guidebook as well. Okay, music. Bring yourself into divine harmony. Music will be popular and appreciated in the new golden age, when the importance of sound and harmony is fully understood and they are utilized to benefit people. Groups will gather to perform or listen together. Music will bring much peace and enjoyment and be played for relaxation or to alter moods. The right vibrations will help children as well as adults to learn and absorb information, and will be sounded for healing and for manifestation. Everyone will have the opportunity to play a musical instrument. These will be freely available for anyone to use and will be treated with care. If someone is attuned to one in particular, this will be accepted and respected, so it will be theirs to use for as long as they need it. Because everyone will feel at peace and contented, all music will be harmonious, reflecting the congruence of both listeners and players. And then we have our guidance message. Your guidance is to listen to some beautiful music and let it connect you to the silver light of Archangel Sandalphon, the Archangel of Music, who works with the harmonics of creation. He is attuned to the music of the spheres, the perfect harmonies created by the movements of the stars. Visualize yourself in Sandalphon's wondrous etheric retreat at the magical crystal cave. We'll get it eventually. At Lake Atilian in Guatemala. Look out and have a sense of the vastness of the universe, with all the stars all emitting their divine notes. Ask Archangel Sandalphon to align you with your fifth dimensional blueprint so that you vibrate with the energy of the stars and the new golden age. The more you center yourself and relax, the more he can raise your frequency and bring you into divine harmony with the cosmos. Well, gorgeous soul, I really hope that resonated with you. That was such a beautiful message about connecting with music. But music is so much more than just the songs that we listen to or the music that we play. It's this incredible vibration that we're tuning into, that we're creating, that can help heal us and help us to be activated on so many different levels. Okay, if you picked card number 2, your card is the Super Love Portal. Oh, I love this. Accept yourself as a cosmic being. Okay, I'm just going to have a look for this in the guidebook. So my intuitive message here kind of coming through is really simple. It's a super love portal. It's about accepting yourself. Obviously, this is very much about self-love. And I've always believed, and I say this all the time in readings with people, that self-love is really the key to everything. If you can figure out your self-love, then everything else is going to fall into place. And it's kind of really that simple. But especially if you're in a situation where you are trying to manifest something, a lot of the time we block ourselves from manifestation because we just don't really believe in ourselves. We don't feel like we're worthy enough. All of that kind of stuff starts to come up. So the more that we can kind of move into this self-love, then the easier it is to manifest. And yeah, it's kind of like, instead of trying to manifest something on the outside and then you'll be happy, it's like you have to really love and accept yourself, and then you'll be able to manifest so much more in your life. Okay, let's see what Diana says. The entire universe is ascending, and by 2032, the heart center of Earth will have connected to the heart centers of all the planets. They will all communicate, exchanging love and information. When this happens, a surge of higher love will flow around the entire cosmos, and this will profoundly affect everyone on our planet. This will activate a special high-frequency portal in the mountains of China. This awesome portal holds pure white source love, which will pour out and bathe us all in wondrous divine love, such as we have never before experienced. It will massively impact every one of us. When heart centers connect, a great flow of love is generated. So your guidance message. Choosing this cosmic card suggests that you are a being of the universe who is incarnated specifically to help our planet ascend. You are invited to invoke the Great White Archangel Butiali, who oversees the flow of the cosmos and ensures that everything moves in harmony and accordance to divine timing. Ask him to hold you in a vortex of his shimmering white light. State your intention to help Earth's heart to connect to the heart centers of all the planets in this universe, known and unknown. Focus on your heart chakra and sense it open and expand until a ray of white light streams from it. Visualize the light from your heart beaming out to all the planets. When you have finished, pause for a moment. Then breathe in the glorious love held in the center of the planets. Absolutely know that you are blessed as a cosmic being. Your participation will trigger your own higher heart chakra to expand and will help open the super love portal in China. Wow, what an amazing card and what an amazing message for you, gorgeous soul. Okay, and our final card, card number 3, is Jump Shift Your Life. Tune into crystals. Wow, okay. I love this deck. It's just so different. It's so different. It's not the same messages that you see in every other deck. You know, it's really kind of, it's something else. And Diana's work is always something else, which is amazing. That's why I love it so much. Okay, so my intuitive hit with this, to me, this feels very much about kind of shifting timelines, and it feels like a real message to go to a higher timeline. Go to a higher timeline. I often talk about this, and there's so many different things that we could talk about when it comes to timelines. But one of the things that one of the ways I see it is I see people kind of on a particular path, and you can keep going on that path, or you can go on a higher path, and that's kind of like a higher version of your life, a higher version of your experience. And so in order to do that, we really just have to keep doing the work on ourselves, doing the spiritual work. And then we find that we kind of have these shifts every so often where we feel like, oh, I just feel lighter, or I just feel better, or I just feel more connected to the universe, or I just feel like things are a bit more in flow. And all of those things can kind of just help us to feel like, or not feel like, but those things when they happen are really kind of to show us that we have shifted into a new timeline. Okay. In the golden era of Atlantis, when Lord Vuslu incarnated, he carried within his energy fields the keys and codes that jump-shifted Atlantis into the legendary golden era. He showed the people how to live so that their 12 strands of DNA could connect. Then this knowledge and wisdom enabled people to wake up their gifts and powers. He taught them to work with crystals. These linked to the crystal pyramids in the Great Dome over Atlantis, which were generators. They freely provided all the energy needs of the people and enabled the most incredible spiritual technology to develop. Because Earth is currently undergoing a double-dimensional shift in a mere 20 years, Lord Vuslu has once again responded to our call for help, though this time he's guiding us from the spiritual world. It is time for everyone to jump shift into ascension. And your guidance message. This card reminds you that you have awesome powers encoded within you. Call on Lord Vuslu, the highest frequency high priest, to incarnate in Atlantis, who carried the keys and codes that enabled it to jump shift into the legendary golden era. He has now returned to this universe as master of the 9th ray of harmony and balance to help our planet and individuals once more. Just saying his name raises your vibration and draws him to you. Ask him to touch you and jump shift your life into ascension. Your thoughts and emotions profoundly affect your DNA. Focus on love, peace, compassion, generosity, joy, and gratitude. Then practice meditation and deep relaxation to help the strands of codons in your DNA to stretch out and relax. This enables the 64 codons containing your psychic and spiritual gifts of telepathy, telekinesis, manifestation, clairvoyance, clairaudience, self-healing, and other powers to reconnect and be activated. Every single choice you make to live in a fifth dimensional way brings you one step closer to raising your consciousness to that of the golden future. Well, my gorgeous souls, that was an amazing reading. This deck is amazing. I love it. I think it's amazing. It's 10 out of 10 for the card backs, definitely. It's such an incredible deck. Do go and grab your copy if you are vibing with it. And just to remind you, this was the Golden Future Oracle by Diana Cooper, artwork by Space Before, and published by Hay House. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, more decks, more reviews, more pick a card readings. Let me know and I will make them for you. And I'm sending you lots and lots of love. See you next time.